What better way to start a brand new video than a couple of unboxings. Now, one of these actually only arrived about 5 minutes ago and probably could not have came at any better timing because today's deadlift day. Now, you can probably guess already what is in these, but if anybody didn't see it, I'll include it in this video. I'll stick it over the screen right about now for you guys. You can see exactly what happened. I was deadlifting 280 kilograms last week, and on my 5th rep, I believe it was, one of my straps just went haywire, went rogue, went crazy, and they were on, don't get me wrong, it was actually Sarah's straps. They were on their last legs, but my yellow and black straps, which is the Thor heavy duty lifting straps for anybody that wants to know from Strength Shop, these are by far the best lifting straps that you can get, 110%. I've had them for years and years and years and I've never had any problems with them. I believe I left them in a gym that we trained at over Christmas. Goodness knows where they are right now. Somebody's probably deadlifting with them. But Strength Shop were really kind to send out another pair of heavy duty extra length lifting straps, which were absolutely amazing. They have done me for my midweek back session this week, but they were also super kind to send out the original Thor heavy duty lifting straps for today's session. They are super thick, in which whenever you're strapping up to a deadlift bar especially, you're stuck to that bar. Like, these have by far been the best that I've ever used for, like I say, years and years and years, guys, and I've never had any issues with them whatsoever. We've got a big one in from my good old friends over at HR Labs. I've actually not had anything in from HR Labs for a little while, so this is why it's a big one here, but this is going to last me a nice amount of time. So I'll quickly go over them with you. Defib. Obviously, anybody that doesn't know anything about these supplements, that's pre-workout. We have got Carb Up, which is my intra carbohydrates. We have got Level Up, which is back in stock now, which is the killer of all DOMs. This is the one, guys, that you take intra workout as well, so this can be stacked with no code and Carb Up. You take this intra workout, this helps you recover significantly more than ever. It kills the DOMs from outside the gym of coming out of legs and the next few days feeling absolutely horrendous. It makes that so much better, which I have been absolutely buzzing to get this back in. So we've stocked up on Level Up again, which, like I say, guys, it's back in stock now for anybody that's been missing out on it. More Level Up, more Defib. We have got in here No Code, which is the essential amino acid, so No Code, stacked with Carb Up, stacked with Level Up. That is my intra workout, so 3 supplements in there. And to wrap it up, the good old Basic, which has been in now for what I would like to say almost 6 or 7 years, and it never will be taken out. This is obviously my creatine, but it's also a hydration and saturation formula, which keeps you super hydrated, but it's also really, really, really effective and beneficial for when it comes to getting strong and big as fuck. So a massive one in from HR Labs, in which I can never thank Liam over at HR Labs enough for this, because it's made me who I am today. It's made me the bodybuilder who I am today, and I only ever tried to make sure that I would use supplements that I knew was going to be beneficial for me as a natural athlete. So I always cared about ingredients, I always cared about what I was taking, and especially Liam over at HR Labs, he's very into making sure that these are the best of the best. And the exact same goes with like Unrivaled Nutrition as well. It's ensuring that these are the best of the best to actually benefit you as an athlete. Deadlift day, huge, massive, probably the biggest deadlift day that I've ever had in my whole entire life that I'm going to have today. That guy just gave me a thumbs up. That was really nice on there.
We like that, don't we? We
some
appreciate
people,
that.
some people, one thing that I've noticed since moving to England is not many people acknowledge you in the car. So for example, say I'm letting you through, right, and I've technically got the right of way, just acknowledge me, give me either a people who are watching this will know whether you're like a one fingerer, or you're like a thater, or you're a big waver, or you're like a thumbs up.
Hold the steering wheel on.
Yeah, like where you're like this, where you're just like a, or like a, or like you're like a, or like a, you know, something
Flasher?
like that, right? Could be a flasher. But what I've noticed is Not many people, see, like that guy's just let me through, I'll give him a wave. And he waved back, Range Rover friends, he waved back, right? But not many people do that. Why? Why would you not just be nice? Just, it could even be like a smile. Like, why? Like, everybody in Scotland acknowledges you. This will be my second deadlift session back in Ultraflex Durham in the Northeast Mecca, back on the Texas deadlift bar. Fingers crossed I can choose the more whippier deadlift bar today. If I can, it'll be a good day. If I can't, I'll probably have a little strop in the middle because I'll get to around 220 kilograms and realise that I've picked the relatively stiffer bar. But it is what it is. Whatever we can get our hands on, we can get our hands on. I'll still enjoy it regardless. It'll still be an okay deadlift day. I've got no major numbers in my head. Obviously, with what happened last week with 280 kilograms, I probably want to do 280 kilograms again. But depending on how they feel will dictate obviously what I do. I'm going to do a couple of movements first as well, just to get a good bit of blood in and around my back and my lower body as well. I've had to do that recently, especially with the temperature and that. Nowadays, this is something you guys have to really be careful with, especially at this time of the year. The temperature is very unforgiving. It is fucking freezing. So with that being said, you are going into the gym extra cold, and if you're not bothering with any sort of warm-up strategy or whatever you would do, if you're not bothering with anything like that and you're just jumping onto your first initial exercise, please just make sure that you're doing extra warm-up sets throughout that, because if you're not, then you're even closer to injury, and we are already centimeters away from injuring ourselves because our body's just not cut out for what we actually do. So with that being said, that's really all I kind of want to go over here. We'll get some music on, take my pre-workout, and then it will be time to jump on the platform and get after some deadlifts. deadlifts are done. I always feel as if I jinxed myself at the start of these videos because I did end up using the stepper bar. We had access to both of the bars, and I spent that much time looking at the bars that I thought, like, I've got the right one here. And I knew as soon as I got to around 100 kilo, I chose the wrong bar. Sarah actually got the right bar. Sarah's sets went really fucking well, like really happy with them tonight. Are you really happy with them?
Yeah.
You should be, really good sets. So because I chose the step bar, I feel as if I just done straight up and down reps and no pauses or anything, I probably would have still got around 5 or 6 reps just because they are significantly harder. I'm used to obviously that little bit of a whip. As soon as I got to 280, as soon as I was approaching the set, I was going to pause them just because I didn't want to take 5 or 6 reps and expect to get 8 to 10, and then it would have kind of put me off a little bit. Because I've done 6 to 8 reps a couple of times with 280, I thought, you know something, I'll just make it a lot harder and pause them. I believe I've done around 4 reps paused, potentially 5 reps paused with 280 before, but it's been a long time ago, so to take that today, I'm more than happy with. Now we can successfully move away from deadlifts happy, not move away from them being like, they were alright. We can move away from them happy. We're going to move on to this prime plate loaded pull down now. We'll hit a couple of sets on that, and then we're going to move to a low row, so we're going to hit some upper back today as well. One set. Sarah's like, talk.
Because we're gonna
Quick,
get
copyright. Guys, when you do it right, 1 set's enough. Somebody smells really strongly of toast. Like burnt toast. Can you smell it?
Yeah.
That's like burnt toast, isn't it?
Yeah, it does.
It's making me hungry. Like really strong links, burnt toast. That feels really nice. So that is on 102 kilograms. I'm probably just going to full send the full stack. Realistically speaking, I'll probably not fall short of too many reps. I'm still trying to stay above that kind of 8 to 10 rep range, even when I'm doing things like bigger rows. It's not something I've changed, but it's definitely something that I'm trying to do, is stay away from really low rep ranges. So by really low, I mean like 6. If anything, that'll be on a really heavy top set. But besides that, I'm trying to even keep them top sets above that 8 to 10 rep range. Feel as if it's doing a lot for my development throughout this off season, my thickness, my overall muscle maturity. So with that being said, put it on full stack, look for a really good set of 8 to 10, and then we'll do a back off from there. Okay. Yep. Up. Okay.
Oh.